Hey, what's up? This is Josh Copeland, and you are watching The Wind Down. Oh, hello there. This is Josh, and welcome to another episode of The Wind Down. I don't know about you guys, but I had a long week, and that's why we are going to toast to the weekend that's coming up with Kendall-Jackson. Now, I'm no wine expert yet, but I do love wine. So just so I don't look stupid, let me go ahead and read the back of this. So this one is a Merlot. I have had it once before with spaghetti or some kind of red sauce pasta. It is harvested in the Sonoma County's hillside vineyards, and it opens with elegant aromas and flavors of black and cherry and plum, joined by layers of currant, wild berry, and a hint of spice. And it's supple. It's got supple round tannins to support the wine through a long lingering finish. I was kind of stuck with that one, but a long lingering finish. You know what I was trying to freaking say. Anyway, this wine is delicious, and I cannot wait to open it up. So this is time. And you know what I realized today? I am so disrespectful. I didn't even offer you any wine in the last episode. Well, that's gonna change. Alright, I'll let you get it first. By the way, this is probably the best tool you could ever use with wine because it allows you to just kind of open it without having to struggle with the wrapper. That could be like foil sometimes or whatever the case. I like to open it old school cork style. It's just a lot more rewarding that way. Just like that. There. Thank you, P90X. All right, so let me go ahead and let's start it off. Kendall-Jackson, shout out to you. You've got a really, really great Merlot. That's for you. And then this one is for me. Oh. Mess. I'm classy, so I'm gonna pretend like nothing happened. Wash the glasses though. These are classy, but they're delicate. Normally I smell it first. Make sure there's no legs. I mean, legs are streaming down. Again, I'm not an expert, but I like to smell it because you swirl it out, you let it breathe for a little bit. Left, right nostril. You can smell the plums and the wild berries. It is freaking delicious. You want to know what I did before I was doing copywriting? So I didn't just fall into copywriting in coincidence. I was always striving to be an entrepreneur, but unlike everybody else who tries to tell you that, oh yeah, man, and I just embarked on this journey and I just started making money right away. I don't have time to lie to you guys. Honestly, I didn't make a dime before copywriting. I made $100 in one thing. The first thing I got into when I started my entrepreneur journey was network marketing. Like most people who are, I want to say conned into this idea that you have your own business, but I thought I had my own business when I was really purchasing just a franchise of a company, which really isn't your own business. You're still working for somebody else, but they disguise it under the whole your upline, downline. Now, for those who are network marketers out there, I'm not bashing network marketing. You can make a lot of money. It just turns out that 99% of people who join don't. But again, I'm pretty sure you could make money doing it. I just didn't, right? So if you're making money doing network marketing, cool for you. But that's actually how I started out. And so the first thing I did was this company called Primerica. So Primerica was all about life insurance and stuff like that. And I was 19. What do I know about life insurance? All I know was that I was introduced to the idea of not having to work for somebody else, never having to work a 9-to-5 job again, because you had a business that was going to supplement your income so that you can start making the money you want to make and start living a life you want to live. Yeah, excuse me. Now, what I knew I wanted back then, I didn't know, because I was 19 and I just got in. I was in college, like JC college, you know. That is really good. That's really good. I don't know why I don't get any more. I'm gonna start getting that Merlot. It's really good. You should try it too. For those who want to try out a really good Merlot, Kendall-Jackson Merlot. Kendall-Jackson, if you want to sponsor me, this video is for you. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Primerica insurance. So they have you do this thing where you have to go up to people, you have to invite them to these business meetings, and you gotta explain to them that they're gonna need life insurance, or they're gonna need car insurance, or whatever. You can try to save them money on that stuff. And for the most part, you can save a lot of money on that stuff, but it didn't work for me because, you know, I didn't feel like I really wanted to do it. I just wanted to do it because I was chasing the dream. So that didn't end well. So I ended up dropping out of that. And then the second thing I did was Cutco. So if you're not familiar with Cutco, they have the best knives in the entire world. Their knives are so sharp, or their blades or their cutlery is so sharp, they have scissors that can cut through pennies. If you haven't seen a Cutco presentation, I highly recommend it. Just for entertainment, it's amazing. Freaking amazing. So I was in Cutco, but I actually didn't really sell anything because by the time I got to the point where I had to go out and go door to door and sell the knives, like I didn't even have enough money to afford the kit that they have you just go about trying to sell, right? So that sucked. So I was like, well, that sucks. So here I was, you know, I think I was like 19 again, still 20 years old, still trying to figure out a way to, you know, move out of my parents' house and, you know, do this entrepreneur thing, which I still didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I just knew that I didn't want to work a 9-to-5 job, and that going back to a job at this point, and I didn't have any real skills because I was so young. So I was pretty much forced to work at part-time retail fast food restaurants that, you know, sucked, quite frankly. And so one day, you know, I was at Albert Tacos, and that's when I ran into two gentlemen by the name of Kyle Craig and Ali Montanave. Shout out to you two, you guys are legends. And they introduced me to ACN. They introduced me to their big mentor, their upper, what they call them? Oh man, brain freeze, which means I have to take another drink. Upline. They introduced me to their upline, who was at the time Julian Lewis, another legend, right? Because that was like the first Black entrepreneur that was doing the thing, and I was like, yo, that's really, you know, I want to be like that guy. And then from ACN, you know, I met all these amazing people who dressed really, really sharp and had dreams and goals and big ideas, and they just were so professional. And it was the culture that you just get sucked into because, you know, that's what it's all about. Looking professional, being a boss, having your own business. But again, I just couldn't find myself. I couldn't find it in myself to continue to do it because there's something that was just missing. I had to figure out what this missing link was. It was missing in Primerica. Rude. Right? They see me over here sipping wine with you, trying to tell you stories, and they're gonna get interrupted. I don't like that. All right, you know what? I'm drinking again. So disrespect. Anyway, there was something missing in Primerica. There was something missing in Cutco, and now there was something missing in ACN. I was like, what the heck is it? Why is it that I feel like I don't really want to do ACN, but I was just dreaming. Right? I don't really know what it is, but I remember putting a lot of money into ACN. I remember getting my first credit card and going into debt just to be able to purchase the entry fee to get into ACN. It was all bad, but I was learning a lot because these people that I was learning from, they were really, really smart and amazing people. And after ACN, I ended up doing a bunch of other stuff that didn't make sense, like Venmo. I mean, not Venmo. Not Venmo. What was it? Vima. It was the juice one. And does anybody remember that? You remember that? I don't remember that. I should, but I was almost talked into it. And by the time I got the box, I was like, nah, I know this isn't what I really want to do. So what exactly is missing in all of this? I was trying to figure this thing out. Was it the business model? Was it the people? Was it the culture? Was it the products? No, it wasn't any of that. And I didn't figure it out until I discovered copywriting. And that is this. It's that when you start a business, you need only one ingredient to make it anywhere. And to make it to the top, make it to the farthest, and that's passion. You have to love what you do. You have to love your business. I didn't love any of these. I didn't love any of these things. The wine is kind of getting to me. I know I'm such a lightweight. I'm not even finished it. This is great. So what am I gonna do to improve my speech? Drink more. Makes no sense. But this wine is delicious. Anyway, when you join a business, my grandpa always tells me that creating a business or creating a business idea or bringing a business idea into fruition is a lot like giving birth to a baby. You know, and if you think about it, it kind of goes along the same universal laws as a baby. It starts off as an idea, it's planted, it grows, and through months and months and months of growing and developing and hard labor, eventually you have a creation, right? So I was trying to give birth to these babies with no love or passion, as weird as that sounds. But when I discovered copywriting, I realized this is exactly what I want to do without question. In fact, I even was trying to be hesitant towards copywriting because I thought that it was just like another one of these, network marketing things. No. See, you learn a ton of skills in network marketing that deal with customer service and getting your speech together and learning how to relay information, because they sit you in these meetings every week to learn the information. It's just repetition so that you can regurgitate it to somebody else. But what they teach you though is they teach you how to be confident in your abilities, they teach you how to connect with other people in networking. But with copywriting, they teach you one skill that's specifically designed to make money, and that's writing copy, writing the words that make money for yourself and for other businesses. And for someone who loves writing as it is, that's exactly what I needed to be doing the entire time. So, if you learn anything from this episode, it's that whatever it is you want to start, make sure you love it, absolutely, because I can write copy all day. I almost love wine as much as I love writing copy. But if it wasn't for network marketing, I probably wouldn't have learned any of that. So I don't bash network marketing seriously. I might joke about how, it's not really a business. It is a business, but it kind of isn't. But it's not yours because you didn't create it from scratch. You make it yours. But when you learn a skill, like a high income skill, like copywriting, it doesn't get any better. And I hope I can get some of you guys on the show, Kyle, Mr. Lewis, Ollie. If I can get you guys on the show, that'd be great. But I do have a question for you though. This is for you. If you're an entrepreneur, what are some things that you tried in the beginning before you realized what you wanted to do? And maybe you don't even know what you want to do yet. What are you doing now? What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? And what do you want to get into? I'd love to learn more about you and what it is that you want to talk about so that I can talk about it with you over a glass of wine. My name is Josh Copeland, and this is The Wind Down. Oh, and before you go, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe. I'll be putting up more videos and creating more content. Eventually, I'm gonna have some amazing guests on my show. And like I told you, it was gonna be elevating. Things are gonna get better. As you can see, I've got new wine glasses from the first episode, and I got stools for my bar. So check it out. Yeah, that's right. And I got water for no reason. Whenever I get tired of drinking wine, I gotta go to sleep, but I'm afraid of being hangover in the morning. But besides all of that, back to being classy. Thank you so much for watching it. My name is Josh Copeland, and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't drink and drive, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, this is Josh here. If you liked the video you just saw, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be going over more entrepreneur stories that I have. I'm gonna have some amazing fellow entrepreneurs on the shows and the episodes coming ahead. And more importantly, we're gonna be discussing a lot more delicious wine. Also, if you have any other topics that you wanna discuss, feel free to put them in the comments. And if you have an entrepreneur that you wanna see on the show to sip wine with, go ahead and include them in the comments too. Until then, cheers.